Halloween is here, guys, and if you are looking for cheap and reliable coins over the Ultimate Screen promo, then please look no further than max.com, formerly known as fifacoin.com. They will be having some great discounts over the Halloween period, and please don't forget to use my code Martain for that extra 8%. Link will be in the description.
Hi guys, Martain88 here, and welcome back to another FC26 video. And today I've got a post-patch how to beat Legendary. I know that loads of you have been struggling, and so I'm just going to try and help you out today. I've got a high-rated squad that I played earlier on in the week, which you can see on screen. So without further ado, I'm going to go to non-face cam so you can see the controller, and so that I can try and talk you through the games. Any questions or queries, get into the comments. And of course, if you are really struggling and you want to take it a step further, I do offer squad battles coaching, so please bear that in mind. Email address is on screen if you want to contact me. Okay, so here we go. So just a couple of quick things before the action really gets going. I wanted to say this was actually my first game on after the patch. I didn't even play squad battles last week. I just played 2 games. This game and another one for a different video. Okay, so this isn't like I've recorded 10 videos and just uploaded one that makes me look good. Yeah, because those days are gone, believe me. Yeah, this is just trying to help you guys as much as possible. All right, so little disclaimer there. Okay, first little thing here, first little snippet. You can see I'm able to win the ball off them really high up. Be as aggressive as possible inside their half. Yes, it can be a little bit of a thankless task, but trust me, you will get the ball off them. You can see like that there, they've just lumped it because my pressure was pretty decent. And I score goals off of that because you can just nod it down and you're already inside their own half. And I do score a goal like that in this game, you know. So yes, try and be as aggressive as possible. Don't worry about it when you're inside their half. When we're inside our half though, you've got to change your mindset slightly, which we will go on to. All right. So you're going to hear some messages that you've heard before from me, but I'm going to try and break it down even further. All right, because I know how much you guys are struggling. So first of all, get the ball into the cam. Out. You see here, they've brought their centre back out of position. I saw that and thought, to hell with it. Just hit it. If it goes through, we're in. If it doesn't, well, we'll try again. Yeah. So we then get the ball and break. Because the centre-back was out of position, I saw that, I licked my lips, we're in, but also see that I've just triggered the run of the striker, and that made all the difference. Now, maybe these little things are why I find it, pretty easy, and, potentially a few of you struggle, I don't know, but all I'm trying to do here is just tell you exactly what was going through my head with each goal. So the play before it, where I tried the through ball and it didn't work, is something I want to focus on slightly, right? And it's take risks, go for it. When you're attacking in squad battles, when you're attacking the AI, go for it, take a risk. If it doesn't work, who cares? If you've got a shooting opportunity and you don't think there's a better option, hit it. Trust me, sometimes these shots go in, they really do. We don't need to wait for the clearest opening or the most obvious opening. Sometimes just take a risk and you'll be quite surprised. Honestly, you really will. Yeah. Also, you saw me using triggered runs in that first goal. I'm sorry to sound like a broken record, but it's going to be a very common thing. Maybe you'll see me using some triggered runs in situations where you just wouldn't, and that opens up the AI a little bit more. I don't know, but it's a huge part of my game. All right, and of course, coupled with that, having the quick and agile players, it's an absolute must. Yeah, if you gave me Haaland, Kane, and Lewandowski, I wouldn't win this game 5-0. Yeah, so you can see in the defence, I said when we get inside our own half, we have to change our approach. I like to push them out wide. And then that's generally the type of thing that will happen. They'll either pass it to you, they'll cross it, you can head it away, and off we go. All right? Right, okay. So, second goal is coming up for me. Okay? Having a corner is a decent way of breaking. You can see here, I've got Salama highlighted. And I just peel her off in case I win it, because I'm thinking about scoring. Yeah, now the brake is on. And this is maybe the difference, okay? You can see here I'm triggering the striker, little first time through ball, we're in, 2-0, easy peasy, yeah? I'm always looking at corners as a really good breakaway option. And people moan, I'm going to be honest, you guys moan a lot about, you know, the AI, you know, could be a 5'1" female beating your Van Dijk in the air or whatever. Go back and watch that corner. My Ian Matterson beat Konate in the air to nod it down. Sometimes that's just the way that it goes. You got to take advantage of it, yeah? So another good chance there. If you watch it back, I've triggered Jason Park and it's just gone wide of the post. All right. Next one. We said about knocking it down. It gets knocked down to the cam. And all we do is just use that corridor that we always speak about. Yeah, that's why we have them on inside forward, which I will re-upload my tactics. But it's as simple as that. Knock it down. And yeah, all right, it doesn't work every single time. But if you've got just a few of these patterns of play in your head, it will work often enough. And I'm sure some of you will sit there and think, oh, it never looks like this when I play. But I've not cherry-picked this. I've just jumped on one game, yeah? And we're away. This is what the games look like. Of course, you can always make a team look bad potentially, but it's just understanding the patterns and what actually really works. And when I say you've got a counter-attack, you know, and play those through balls and trigger runs, I really, really mean it, you know. So, fourth goal coming up here. Start the second half. We've triggered the right winger. I've seen the gap. It's Adama Traore, bundles of pace. Boom. Go, 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 go. Hit it. Easy goal. So we've spotted the gap. Now maybe some of you guys aren't spotting these gaps early enough. I'm not sure. But I'm hoping the more goals that you can see from me, and I might just upload a whole video just full of goals, that you will notice the type of goals that I'm scoring. And honestly, if you're using my tactics or even something similar, yeah, with inside forwards, you will have opportunities like this as well. Get the run triggered, play that through ball, in we go. Really quite easy stuff, you know. Little side note, and I want you to stick around to the end and to the stats, because there's a few things I want to talk about. But we must be clinical in front of goal. All right? That is a big deal. You know, we have less time. The last couple of years, we have less time in the game to score the goals. And yes, don't create bundles and bundles. But you can see, I've missed one chance, and that was my chance with Park Ji-sung. Yeah? Fifth goal coming up here, triggered run. We get the fullback involved, corridor. Now, I think a lot of you would have shot here, and maybe again this is the difference. Not me. Fake shot stop, inside, use Diani's finesse shot plus, and it's in, and it's 5-0 after only 55 minutes. But again, I'm going to reiterate, be clinical. Yeah, be clinical. I've had 6 chances. Actually 7 with the Salama one at the start of the game. 7 chances and we've got our 5 goals. Yeah. Look, the rest of the game is just playing it out, trying to get the extras and all that type of stuff. You know, the shots on targets, whatever. But yeah, 5-0 win. Questions or queries, get in the comments. Anything about any particular part of the game, just hit me up, all right? Now you can see we get like 900 coins. You can see expected goals was only 2.7 from me. So we really, really, really were nice and clinical, you know? So guys, there we have it. There's my post-patch How to Beat Legendary. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I really hope that's helped you even a little bit, because I know so many of you are struggling. But please drop a like on the video, get into the comments if you want to, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. See you later guys, bye bye.